Hey guys, how's it going? AJ here from Epinu. I know it's been a while since the last time I broadcasted. Now we're broadcasting straight to our Facebook page. To the new guys, Epinu, generally speaking, is a boutique marketing and business consulting agency for small businesses and startups. We work globally. We do social media marketing, social media optimization, which means how you resonate all over social media. We do content marketing, content writing. We do ad copies, micro copies, anything that you need to make sure that you fly high in this area, in this endeavor. Now, this broadcast is about SEO and keyword planning. A little about myself. I'm AJ. I've been running Epinu for the past 2 years or so. My background is in marketing. I used to work for all different kinds of brands. I'm also a startup mentor and advisor. I worked in email marketing. I worked in content marketing. I still do a lot of the content for our clients. I also have my 2 team members, which are not present at the moment. Mike Sugarman, which is the marketing mastermind behind Epinu, and Karen Friedman that handles everything that has to do with growth and microcopy in APAC. Now, what we're going to talk about in this broadcast is what startups and small businesses need to understand about SEO, search engine optimization, and keywords in general. It's a known fact that content is king, ergo we need to have our keywords planned in advance and put them wherever we can when we put our content on our website, on social media, offline events, whatever. Now, this used to be correct, okay, that content was king, but both Google and Bing is the equivalent from Microsoft that also handles Yahoo and AOL. They penalize you if you have bad content, which means that if you're putting on content on your website just for the sake of putting content, it's not going to work. You're going to spend a lot of time writing content that doesn't matter to anyone. No one's going to read it. No one's going to engage with it. And it just hurts your ranking in general. When we first talk about SEO, we need to understand the most important aspect, which is keyword planning. Keyword planning, which could be done through the Google AdWords keyword planner. Just make sure that you have running ads, because if you don't, you're just not going to see any kind of historical data about it. But generally speaking, that keyword planning is the most important aspect when building your marketing, your content, your branding, and exposure in general. What you need to do is look for long-tail keywords. Long-tail keywords mean that you're not looking for social media, okay? You're looking for things like social media marketing. You're looking for social media companies. You're looking for social media marketing agencies, things like that, okay? And whatever you do, don't just drop keywords wherever you see them, okay? Just because you've done some keyword research, some preliminary keyword research, got 200 or 300 keywords, that doesn't mean you need to put them wherever you see when it comes to your content. Okay, you don't have to put them wherever you see on your website. You need to first understand what kind of long tail keywords you have. You need to look for large search volumes. You need to look for low bidding, because the lower the bidding is, the less likely people will be using those keywords. Now, the problem comes from larger brands. The larger brands use those keywords that have very high, large search volumes and high biddings and whatever. You're not trying to compete with them. You'll never win. So just don't. Go for the long tail ones. Go for the intent, what your user was looking for when they stumbled, when that person stumbled upon your website. Okay? When you do that, you need to write your content based on that. That means that this content, okay, this content should be should resonate wherever you go. It means that whether you use hashtags on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, they should correspond with your keyword planning. So, for example, if you do social media marketing, it should be social media marketing in your hashtags as well, not like email marketing or SEO, because then you hurt your brand. People won't be able to discover you. Some of the things on social media are indexed on Google and Bing. Not everything. For example, Facebook isn't really indexed on social media, on SERP, on search ranking pages, search engine ranking pages. It just doesn't go there because it's considered like dark web, which means that you need to understand that when you do find real hashtags, use #F5 for that, or when you find the real keywords that you want to use, you need to have a message resonate wherever you go. It means that if you say that you deal with business consulting for small businesses or business consulting for hardware businesses, it means the same message should go on LinkedIn, it should go on Instagram, it should go on Facebook, it should go on Pinterest, whatever and wherever, okay? If you don't do that, you hurt your ranking, because people will see your message on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever. They would be kind enough to go to a website, and your website doesn't talk about anything that was mentioned on that post, meaning your bounce rate will go sky high. Now, high bounce rate, okay, which means a person that went to your website, saw something, and left, and immediately left, okay, that's a high bounce rate, which means that person left through the same page that person arrived. It means that person didn't even travel around your website, which actually helps in your SEO. So if you have a high bounce rate also, your ranking will continue to be lower. Okay, it would be a low ranking, which means you don't enjoy organic traffic, which means you'll have to pay every time you want people to go on your website. Okay, paid promotions. All right, paid promotions. You see like a sponsored ad on Facebook, on Google, whatever. One of these days, your budget will run out. And when that budget runs out, you won't be able to get anyone. So start working on your organic traffic, okay? Go to engagement groups on Facebook. Look for relevant Slack groups, okay? Slack by Dustin Moskowitz, used to be a partner of Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook. Use LinkedIn, okay? Share, give tips, give away tips. Do whatever you can, okay, to make sure that your ranking goes higher. So the ranking is relevant keywords, low bounce rate, okay, resonation of message across all media, okay? It means your website, it means social media, it means offline events, which means meetups, conferences, whatever. Everything that has to do with that should have the same message. Once you have that message, you create exposure. People exposed to your brand will try and look for you wherever they can. That's branding. That's brand exposure. And you create brand loyalty by having past customers give you testimonials, okay? testimonials are like one of the most important things. You can use those testimonials. You can use some paid promotion like Google Display Network to run those testimonials everywhere, okay? Because people love to see word of mouth. They love to see that someone offering something for pay has, you know, some kind of history with those people. That's one of the most important aspects. Now, it doesn't matter if it's a personal brand or if it's a company. Now, if it's a company, it means, and you want to ride on the coattails of your personal brand, that you should always mention yourself somewhere, and vice versa. If it's a company and you're trying to build a personal brand, it should be like Epinu is run by AJ Segal, or AJ Segal from Epinu runs blah, 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 blah. So that's what you're looking for. These are the best practices. Now, if you liked what I had to say here, and if you'd like to hear about other aspects that we have, yesterday we uploaded an article on our blog. Okay, it's epinu.com/blog, talking about best practices for inbox placement. Now, if you'd like to know more, you can go on our website. You can also see it here on the right-hand side. Our website is www.epenu.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at _Epenu, APPENUE, and naturally like our page, follow us. And if you like to connect, if you'd like to contact me directly, Mike or Karen, Karen is at support@epenu.com. Mike is at contact@epenu.com, and I'm at aj@epenu.com. So if you have any questions, if you need any help with SEO, with SMO, social media optimization, whatever you need, just drop us a line and we'll be there for you. Have a great day, peeps.